As humanitarian conditions in Gaza continue to deteriorate, Hamas has issued a strong condemnation of Israel's ongoing blockade and military strategy. The group accuses Israel of implementing a policy of mass starvation aimed at breaking the spirit of the Palestinian people. According to Hamas, Israel's deliberate restriction of food, medicine, and aid access is a calculated act of collective punishment, one that violates international law and basic human decency. The famine imposed by the occupation on the Gaza Strip represents a deliberate crime against humanity, in which food is used as a weapon of war to subjugate a resilient people. These words echo the growing international concern over the weaponization of hunger. Reports from within Gaza describe entire families surviving on scraps, with children suffering from severe malnutrition and hospitals overwhelmed by cases of starvation and dehydration. Health officials warn of an unfolding catastrophe, where the lack of humanitarian access is not an unintended consequence, but a strategic siege designed to collapse Palestinian resistance through human suffering. Hamas calls for urgent popular and official action to stop this heinous crime and save the hundreds of thousands of starving and besieged people. They appeal to the global conscience and the principles of international humanitarian law. Legal scholars and humanitarian organizations have increasingly described Israel's blockade as not only disproportionate but potentially constituting a war crime under the Geneva Conventions, which forbid the use of starvation as a method of warfare. Despite growing condemnation, aid convoys remain blocked, and international diplomatic efforts have so far failed to alleviate the suffering of millions trapped in Gaza. For many Palestinians, these words reflect the raw reality on the ground, not propaganda, but the testimony of a people under siege, facing hunger not as a natural disaster, but as a deliberate act of war.